Ultimate Blends hand restoring cream. Maybe this will work. Nothing's happening. A fake lawyer named Brian Wender has been arrested in Kenya. He won all 26 cases he handled before his arrest. The punishment for stealing $5,000 in Canada is a $2,000 fine. Follow for more financial advice. Police find 44 stolen diamonds up Manzai during routine traffic stop. This guy looks suspicious. Let's look up his A. Jessica Lee. Fluorine, uranium, carbon, potassium, bismuth, technetium, helium, sulfur, germanium, thulium, oxygen, neonatrium. Frick biatch, he's get money. Eating chicken can make your kids D small. Bullsh, my parents ate a load and I have a magnum darn. Google faces $5 billion lawsuit over tracking users in incognito mode. The entire male gender. I love your smile. Thanks, took me a long time to collect all these teeth. Creepy lol. OMG yeah, I didn't mean that to be creepy. I just meant it took a long time to find a bunch of homeless people with matching teeth. I've been in a relationship with this guy for 2 years, and recently I asked him if he loved me, and he was a bit evasive. I tell him I love him every day, but he's never said it back. I feel like I do a lot for him, so IDK, am I being unreasonable? Oh, I should add I'm female 35. He's male too. Guys will never get to experience the pure ecstasy of farting from 2 holes simultaneously, and that's why we are superior. Nothing like ripping a hardcore fart and having it slide up the front, gently clapping your lips, giving you little applause. Job well done. Olive oil. Extra virgin. Lightly fricked. Lightly fricked? What a great snow effect they had in 1939. People who don't know. People who know. When your parents said no eating in bed, but your sister goes to her room with a cucumber. Waitress, and how would you like your eggs, sir? Scrambled, over easy. Me, big naturals please. Peter, next time you think of eating a chicken, remember that they had a family, just like you. That's why I always order KFC family bucket. Clueless couple struggled to get pregnant for 4 years, are told by doctor the wife is still a virgin because they were having a wooden fireplace, $250. My dad showed me a 30-minute PowerPoint presentation on why one should always wear a condo during all the slides were just pictures of me. When Pinocchio has been listing off conspiracy theories and his nose hasn't moved at all. My dad and my uncle fighting over my granddad's inheritance. Meanwhile, me and my cousin. Man is ordered to carry out 75 hours of unpaid work after he deliberately farted at police during a strip search and asked them, "How do you like that?" My son has brown eyes. My husband and I both have blue. Genetically, it's impossible that he's his father, but he's not very good at biology, so he doesn't know. I dread the day he learns this piece of trivia. Luckily, he looks like him because he's actually his nephew. Made friends with this guy before the movie started just in case. I got Botox, and I asked the doctor, how many years younger will this make me look? And he was like 0. You'll just look like the other girls your age who have also gotten Botox. Grandma, the mother of your mum, your second mum, a teacher, the best cooker, and a person you can call as a friend. When the controller dies, but you're 12,000 yards underwater. We stand for a future that feels more human. Discover our stories. Image created with generative AI. They're just like me. A group of scientists has pleaded for help, saying they are trapped in an isolated base with a team member who has become violent. Scientists trapped in Antarctica plead for help as violence breaks out. Have they tried sending in Kurt Russell? Can somebody help me find this book I saw in a video? High schooler, I'd kill for college tuition. US military recruiters. You will? Can we stop the hate though? I have a Cybertruck, and it's the best car I could have ever asked for. It's convenient and fast, and looks so good. I thank my wife's boyfriend every day for buying it for me. 10-year-old me praying every night before my mum's surgery, only to find out years later, it was a B job. I like manual transmissions, because it feels like I've got a second car in my hands. Good news, we found Mark's finger, so it's safe to order French fries. Handlebars. Please use tongues to pick pastries, thanks. Hospitals introduce sperm extractors for people who don't want to masturbate. If I wanted to stick my D into something the general public has been using, I'd just get back with my ex-girlfriend. Half everybody is getting with a Vaporeon. Me, I'm in an abusive relationship with a Tyranitar. Babe, what did I say about talking to other people? I'm allowed to have friends. Just found out grandma's lost her sense of taste. At least I can stop buying pineapple juice. It's freaking Reddit. You think we know what a gym is, you bum? Did I scare you? My uncle took me to a gym once, and they looked like this dummy. Look what I found in my mother's room. Man, I wouldn't watch that if I were you. Consent condo requires 4 hands to open, making powerful statement about consent. Great, now I could get ripped by General Grievous and nobody would believe me. I love nursing school, man. The father of a newborn tells the nurse, my son just died. How should the nurse respond? I am sorry for your loss. There is an angel in heaven. I understand how you feel. You can have other children. How do you guys nut without making a mess? I just chum out the window. Hard to do it at 75 miles per hour, but once you figure out how to steer with your knees, you got it. I freaking knew it wasn't birch on my car's window, but no one believed me when I said it didn't taste like birch. Did you run away from your kid? What? 14 years ago, did you leave someone who was pregnant? Mate, I'm 21. Sorry, looking for my dad. The axe forgets what the tree remembers. Be kind with your words, and be careful with your temper. People will remember your throwaway comments. I love reading these deep phrases, and then seeing that the person who said it has name like pushy hairy balls. Was talking to a girl, and I wasn't feeling it anymore, but she was dead nice, and I didn't wanna hurt her, so I tried putting her off me by sending her a video of me having a poo. 10 minutes later she sent me one back. I went to bed with a blind girl once. She said I had the biggest car she'd ever felt. I said, you're pulling my leg. Then I put my actual pee in her hand, and she replied, no thanks, I do not smoke. Tell me a little about yourself. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't hang out with women, I go to bed at 22 o'clock, get up at 6 o'clock, quiet, calm. You're perfect for me. But when I get out of prison, everything will change. How do you usually clean up after wipe my D, wipe my tears, close laptop, sleep? It's been 5 years. I thank God for my life. Cops beat up teen after bank teller mistakes his erection for a pistol. Can you imagine how happy a father must be to see a daughter being awarded Best Ish? My husband and son getting competitive while playing games. Husband said, I fricked your mum. To which the son replied, I have been deeper inside her than you'll ever be. Maybe it wouldn't be so heavy if they use their arms. March 5th 2023. Hey, I really like you. Will you be my GF? Are you there? Sorry Callie B. I have a boyfriend, and he has cancer. I want to accompany him for the last 2 years. I'm really sorry I didn't know. March 5th 2025. Hello, is he dead now? If you had to beat the devil in one competition for your soul, what would you challenge him in? I'd have a hand job competition. I would bet that I could jerk myself off better than he could jerk me off. I'm either gonna win, or I'm gonna receive a hand job that is so good that it's going to be worth my soul. I've walked the girl I like home from the bar 4 weekends in a row, like any gentleman should, to protect her from creeps. This weekend I am finally going introduce myself to her. I got into Harvard, they left a first floor window unlocked, and I'm just walking around in here. Freddie Mercury having a sleepover with some close friends. Do men look at their wife's face during I did once, and she looked very angry. She was looking from the window. Huge dating mistake I made, only dating women in their 20s. The problem, they have low salaries and don't have a valuable professional network. Then I realized that 60-year-old men make 10 times as much and have amazing professional networks. Now I exclusively date men in their 60s. No coincidence that my career and investments have taken off. I bought these 6 months ago, and my neighbor still thinks it is a dog all over his porch and driveway. When your sister says you have better moves than her ex, do not compare me to my father. The older I get, the more I regret all the people I've lost over the years. Maybe being a trail guide wasn't such a great idea after all. Homemade arm wrestling machine. Nestle says slavery reporting requirements could cost customers. Just learned that a dentist a block away from here was arrested for dealing drugs. Shows you how wrong you can be about people. I had been going to him for over 10 years. Never knew he was a dentist. Why do you ride a horse like that? It's not a horse. It's a unicorn. Kilo BL before 9/11 to prevent 50 Shades of Grey from being conceived. How are those two related? Jared Way witnessed 9/11 and was inspired to start the band My Chemical Romance. MCR's music inspired Stephanie Meyer to write Twilight. 50 Shades began as Twilight fanfic. I didn't know there was such a dark side to that day. Thanks for not pounding my ear at our parents' house. I know that took restraint. I saw a strip club across the street from a mini golf place, and I'm liberal, but that's too much for me. What if you're just trying to have a nice afternoon with your family, then your kids look across the street and have to see a bunch of losers playing mini golf? Mini bar. Medieval dragon throne that was never used in any dark rituals. Well, that's an odd thing to say. That's deep. I'm not enough. You're more than enough. Who is your favorite trading hero? Jeff Bezos' ex-wife. Married here. Divorced here. Good luck breeding those lions. What a great way to store collectible action figures.